Seeing it's a kind of quiet day and we've now getting sort of stuck for parts, I thought we'd have a little look at some electrical problems on this. Well, it's going to take a long time, isn't it? So buckle up. One of the problems with it is the indicators. Now they've been changed for LEDs and they do work because they've got a Y-Pack kit, and it's also got the Y-Pack controller, you know, the flasher unit, behind the dashboard. Brilliant. But watch what happens when you switch them on. That's left turn. And that's right turn. This is odd. Because... oh, wait a minute, now, wait a minute, this is working. And this is off. Now, we didn't do that before. So there's a wire cross somewhere. Well, not unless I've been fiddling around with it. Because on that side flash, there's no illumination on the dash. And this little illumination thing's working. So, I wonder what's wrong. Let's try that again. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking it's the hazard warning light switch. This dash has been changed before, and I've noticed there's a few little problems in it. One of which is the heater and things like this isn't working properly. But I'm just thinking I might just pull the hazard switch out because it can be quite deceiving. So this is the next day and I'm back onto this job. But I remembered something last night, something really weird when you put these Y-Pack LED lights in with the flasher, you know, the flasher unit. It wasn't the hazard light. Let me show you what it was. Keep an eye on the flashers, because if you can remember, the bulb on here was out, right? When I changed the bulb, that one still works. There. This is a bad contact in here. There. Right. You see now that's gone off. Let's try this side. Hey presto. You see, I seem to recall from once before that we put regular incandescent bulbs in here because we had a similar problem to this before where the dash light wouldn't work. It needs a little incandescent bulb in. Now the owner's asked me to do this to LED, which is going to really throw a cat amongst the pigeons. So I'm saying quick while we're ahead, because this is an easy fix, you know, just to put a bulb in here, because we're going to have to sort of mess about with resistors and things like this. But so far, so good. Let's try it again. And the dash light's working as well. Yeah, you see? Good, isn't it? Turn the ignition off. So all we're going to do is get our old friend crown rust proofing in that contact. We'll try it again just to make sure I put the right bulb in, which I didn't. Oh no, I've got the ignition off. There we go. I always put a little pair of lockable grips on these wires just in case they decide to go walkabout and disappear inside the thing. Oh look, the O-ring's missing off there. I'll have to find an O-ring for it. Back in the tick. There we go. Needs a little O-ring right at the bottom. Stops damp getting in, but it also locks that on. I don't know, I just pick them out of a selected box. And now we'll put this in. That goes to the top. Let's get that in. Let's check it again. Perfect. Well, how am I going to get $100 out of that job? So I'll have to mess about with something else now. Anyway, tell you what, just to fill 5 minutes in, because this isn't going to take very long, I'm just going to shout out for a Christmas card. Isn't it weird, eh? This is from Andreas in Italy. And he posted this on December the 16th, I think it was. And it just got here yesterday, so thank you for that. Now, I think it could be an early Christmas card for next year, so I'm going to put it with next year's Christmas cards. But thank you very much for that. It was quite thoughtful. And another thing that was quite thoughtful that turned up in the post this week, you'll like this one. Have you ever noticed there's no Jehovah's Witnesses coming around with COVID? They don't come, but here they got very clever, and they send you nice handwritten letters. That's clever, isn't it? It is, it's handwritten, it's not actually sort of put out, you know, like a photocopy like I would do. Which reminds me of last winter. Last winter, it was freezing cold and we had a Jehovah's Witness come round. I says, come on in, it's freezing out there, come on in, let's have a cup of tea and let's sit down. So we sit down, we have a cup of tea, and I says, all right, son, what would you like to talk about? He says, I don't know. He says, I've never got this far. All right, we'll see you later on this next exciting instalment. See ya.